Hey everybody, Thomas here. So today I'll show some front end capability as well as four-wheel drive capability of the Massey Ferguson 2705E. To give you an idea what we're doing here, this is a lot of the runoff that occurred from the tropical storm Cristobal that went through last weekend. What I'm doing is eventually I'm going to dig out this pond right here. My buddy with an excavator is going to get out here. We're going to dig out this pond. But for right now, I am actually up there. You see that dirt pile up there? I am going to be putting up a pool for the kids. And I need sand to help level off the ground. This is essentially all sand right here, so I've got my free sand pit. We get a lot of runoff from the hillside right here. As you can see, just all this stuff just runs off into here. I've got some seed that I'm going to be planting this year to help hold this ground up and everything, some fast growing stuff, but for the time being I'm going to utilize the sand that I have on hand here to create the foundation for the pool up there. So I'll put on a time lapse of this in action. Here, I'll do a time lapse, and then I'll do some live as well. So we'll start off with a live shot, I guess, so you can see kind of the tractor and the works and how I can maneuver it around. And then I'll put on a little time lapse so you can see how many multiple loads. I think I've taken out 4 loads thus far. Oh, these kids need a bath tonight. They're, especially Daniel. Look at him. He's gonna sink to China over there. But all right, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead, and you can see this ground here. If I drive on it too much, I start sinking in. So I get like 1 or 2 shots to get a good load from one area that I keep on have to back up. The one other good thing about the R4 tires, again, they do give me some traction, but what they do is they give me surface area to help the tractor float across this wet sand. So here we go.
It's on a time lapse.
No, it's not.
flat. I have to flatten. Does she have to flatten? Go forwards. No, walk forward. Does she have to flatten? Yep. Walk forwards. Forwards. Do y'all make your pets do everything? I do. I'm done. I think that's my job. Am I done? Yes, sir. No, am I done? No, wow. You make them do all the work for you?
All right, so most people might think that that's kind of crazy how soft this ground is. I mean, to give you an idea, like this is some really soft ground. And you saw I got the tractor stuck, but all I had to do is dump the load and kind of use the box or the bucket to kind of push my way out. Now this last load I got here, I think had a lot of clay. Yeah, there's some clay down there. So it is not that full. This is probably one of the heaviest bucket loads I've taken up here thus far. Most of it's sand, good sand actually. It just kind of stinks a little bit. But other than that, I mean, you know, if you use it, if you got it, use it. So I've got all this extra sand here, so I'll go ahead and utilize this best I can. So now what I think I'll do is I'll go ahead and put on the time lapse. You can watch me dig here some more and watch the kids break the dam, and Daniel get dirtier and dirtier. That kid he's a bulldozer, I tell you what. All right, thanks. All right, so we've removed enough dirt and mud from here. Daniel's pretty dirty. Got a pretty good load on here right now. We're gonna go up there and we're gonna go ahead and start leveling it off. So to give you an idea, I'm in high 2 4-wheel drive. Bumper star him a little bit. Here we go. That's a pretty heavy load we got there. That last bucket load I got was pretty full. Thread the needle here, which I have done incorrectly before. Doesn't go well. Sorry about the motion on the camera. Trying to drive and hold the camera at the same time is kind of difficult. Okay, let's drop this load off. So again, I've got enough up here to be dangerous, if you would call it that. Now we'll go ahead and start moving that pile around and see what we can do. Okay, so what I do there a whole lot of times is I like to float the front bucket. And it really helps to level out the ground, and in this case it helped to cover up my tracks. Now this does have some clay mixed into it along with some sand. That being said, I really just couldn't push it around with the box blade that effectively, so I floated the front forks. The pull that we got is just it's just a standard a little above ground pull, little cheapy, but whatever. 16-foot circle, 48 inches deep. So it's just over 5,000 gallons. I've got a little more work to do, but I'm actually thinking this is looking pretty good. I'll probably have to get a couple more bucket loads to fill in this section right here. Then I'll kind of get a level on there and see what we're looking with. But even my kid said, that's some cold dirt. Yeah, that's some cold, wet mud dirt is what that is. But I think this will be a good base to start with. Just give you an idea. You step, and it's leaving about an inch to 1.5 inch impression. So we'll let this dry over the next day or so, and I'll get some more dirt out here. And so the sun tomorrow should really clean this up, and this will be the good base for the pool. So I hope that was enjoyable. Again, just showing some of the features on the Massey Ferguson. I know some people said that they wanted to see it in action, so there's some 4-wheel drive action and bucket action here coming up soon, which I was supposed to get done today, was bush hogging. I will have to do that tomorrow before my parents get into town. So there we go. All right, thanks again. We'll see you around.